penalty, it seemed like you wanted it from the start. Is that correct?
Yeah. I mean, we missed the penalty in the last game, so after that you have to talk about who's gonna take the next one. So yeah, I was ready to take the PK.
What's that conversation like with guys? Because I know Jim doesn't designate someone. Is that just something you guys decide on the field, or how does that kind of work?
About the PK? Yeah, I just talked to Jim like yesterday. He asked me if I'm comfortable to take the penalty if we have one. So yeah, I agreed. I used to take the penalties in the past, so I was okay with that.
How's it feel to get points in 4 straight games?
Much better than to don't take them. Absolutely. But you know, sometimes that's the thing what I said in a couple of weeks ago, that with the better results you have the confidence which you need in the game and to keep going, to keep winning the game. So that's what's happening now. We play actually the same like we played in the beginning of the season, but we have better confidence and we believe more that we are able to win the games.
Mark, right in front.
You were really having a lot of success with your crosses. Could you just talk about that and just how successful and dominant you guys were?
I actually didn't feel tonight that we were so successful with that, but we scored second goal, which was important after the cross. That was a great run from Corey, and yeah, that was important to score the second goal. And then I think we conceded a little bit easy goal, so it was good to have 2 extra goals in the last couple of minutes.
Joe, on the right, Borek, how important was it to get that goal right before halftime? I know you guys were kind of putting the chances on, but wasn't coming through. And you guys have talked about in the past about making sure you get at least one in the first half. How important was it to get it right before going into the locker room?
Yeah, in my opinion, that was key of the game. The goal we scored in the last minute of the first half. It always helps, and especially in MLS, it opens the windows in the second half, because they needed to change the way how they played in the first half. That was difficult for us, and we felt like we can do much better, definitely. And yeah, so that was easier. In the second half, there was more space to combine with the ball and stuff. They actually played something what I didn't see like in the last couple of, I don't know, maybe 10 years. They played like man-to-man defensively the whole first half. So that was surprise for me.
Nick, far left.
Borek, you missed a large part of the preseason. Do you feel fully acclimated to the team now?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it can be always better. I still feel that it can be better, definitely. My performance and team performance as well. But yeah, it's definitely better than 2 months ago.
Adam on the left, and then talk.
Borek, you talked about the system they played. They man-marked you. It also looked like they had Schweinsteiger playing like a sweeper in the first half. What did you talk about at halftime to try and solve that? And during the half, where did you find the spaces?
You know, that was the thing about the goal we scored. They had to change a little bit formation and the way they played. So that's why I think the goal in the last minute of the first half was so important. So yeah, it was not easy to deal with that because we are not used to it, especially the 3 midfielders. It was difficult for us to get on the ball. So they actually let our center defenders to play. So we just talk about like how to deal with that, and that they have to drive with the ball a little bit more to advance and then pass the ball wide. So, but they changed the way they played in the second half.
This one's very well.
A good night.
All right, thanks, guys.